What is the topmost bhakti? Vishwanath Chakravarti Bhad, he is explaining in the scriptures. We should listen, when we listen to hari-katha from the lotus mouth of, beautiful mouth of our gurudev, then it has a huge impact within our hearts. If we don't have faith in our gurudev, then there is no point of listening to hari-katha as well. So first, you have to trust and have very nice faith. Narottam Das Thakur in Prem Bhakti Chandrika scripture, he is saying, like everything that Guru, like we should, every sentence, whatever sentence, anything Gurudev has said, it is the truth. It's like absolutely truth. It's like the absolute truth. And we should follow it. So in Manah-siksha they are saying, Raghunath Das Goswami in Manah-siksha, in first slok, he's saying, how can we control, how can we pacify our mind? Mind is always going here and there. How, Srimati Radharani, how can we do your bhajan? This is a kirtan. Saying, hey Radhe, my mind is going here and there every time. How do I do spiritual practice and I do bhakti? Our mind is very like, this is the nature of the mind. Let's understand what it is. What is our mind? Our mind is like always going here and there. It's never stable. It's its nature. It's like in basic nature of the mind. What is the nature of the water? It's going towards it downwards. Water is very light and it's always going downwards. This is the nature of the water. Like it flows down. So exactly like that, the nature of the mind is like always going here and there. So how can we stabilize it? It's very hard to stabilize it. In Gita, Lord is saying, Arjuna is saying, hey Krishna, hey Govinda. He's saying, my mind is always going here and there. How to control the mind? It's very, very hard. It's not easy. Like wind, it's going here and there. Exactly like that, our mind is always going here and there. He's thinking about what's good, what's bad. Because this is the basic nature of the mind. Sometimes it's having good thoughts and sometimes it's having bad thoughts. Always going here and there from one direction to the other and many other. So, to control the mind and stabilize it, what's the solution? Vairag, renunciation and practice. Over and over again when we practice, like over and over again, we should implement the rules and practice. Like when we do something over and over again, it is known as practice. The mind will go always, but we will try and say to our mind, and we will try to direct it towards the Lord. Like 5 senses of body and 5 senses of knowledge. And the mind is destined to, and it has nature that it will always go here and there. And it's like what is the job of the eyes? It will always go towards something beautiful. If you see something beautiful, it will look at it naturally. And ras, where you have a very beautiful, where is ras? Our eyes go towards the beautiful view. It's always going towards the beautiful view. And it's natural. It's natural. And where does the nose go to? Where there are smelling nice, where things are smelling nice. The nose accepts it. Nose accepts it. Like, come more, come more. If it's like bad smell, you're like, no, we close our nose and we don't want to smell it. And our eyes, nose, ear, we want to listen beautiful and melodious music. If someone is playing very nice guitar, harmonium, instruments, then we would want to listen to it. So our tongue, what does the tongue want? It's to eat food. Relish the delicious food. Like you eat food. There's some people say, no, I don't have. Do you eat food? First day you eat, second day you won't eat. Eat the same thing again. What does the tongue want? It wants very delicious food. Like very delicious sweet, very delicious samosa, gulab jamun, samosa. He's cooking samosa. Aloo paratha, vegetables. And our skin. What is the biggest part? Is the skin. The more taller you are, the more skin you have.
Limb of the body.
Biggest limb of the body. Like all your body is covered with your skin. So cold. Yes. So who takes it? Who is covering the whole body? What thing is covering the whole body? The skin. Skin is the covering of the whole body. So what is the essence? A mind. One who can control their mind, they can control each and everything in their body. If you don't control your mind, then these kind of senses, they will give you pain. They will disturb your mind. So that's why we're saying the Guru first. I want to do suddha-bhakti in the lotus feet of my Guru. Like we should go to Vrindavan, like Yashoda, Radha, the gopis, Sudam, Sridham, they're living in Vrindavan. Sujan means like there are a lot of people living in a sampradaya. We respect them. And Bhusar, who is Bhusan? Like Brahmans. So we follow the rules and we chant our mantras properly. And and how we get taste in the holy names. Mantra and holy names. We want to grow. We want to have grow in that. And we should get attachment towards them. The word rati means attachment. And in Bhuj, there is a divine couple, Yukal Kishore. And I want one-pointed and flinching faith in the lotus feet of the divine couple. So, until you don't have unflinching faith in the lotus feet of Sri Radha and Sri Krishna, till then you cannot proceed. You cannot proceed in developing a spiritual life. Like we should give up our ego. What? Ego. Where is the ego coming from? It's like we are in a false ego that we are this body. We are not the soul. It's like bodily conception. And we just think that we are this body, and we get this ego that I am the doer, I am doing everything.
I am the servant of Krishna.
Nowhere, we are the servant of Krishna. When we realize this, that we are servant of Krishna, all our bodily conception and false ego will go away. This is the thing that I'm trying to explain here. In Bhuj, I want to be attached to the lotus feet of Sri Radha and Sri Krishna. And he said, hey mind, don't go there. Don't go towards gratifying sense gratification. What to do? Mind. So what you're saying here, Sochabi means like very beautiful, sweet words. Using very beautiful sweet words, I want to pray. I want to pray in the lotus feet of the Lord. Pray to the mind. I hold your lotus feet, my mind, and I request you. Raghunath Das Goswami saying in Manah-siksha. What is chatu-vakya? Like flattering words. Because by flattering words, we can attract someone. You know Lubhaya? Attract someone, captivate someone. With flattering words and sweet words, the people of the material world, how can you captivate them with sweet words and with beautiful behavior? Nothing else. A person who speaks nicely and speaks flattering words and they have good behavior, all the people are attracted towards them, that person. And a person who he speaks strong words, harsh words, and people, they get upset. But who is your friend here? But who is saying flattering words to you is your enemy, he's not your friend. In train, wherever you go, people will say flattering words and they will empty your pockets, steal you, they will mug you. People who are flattering and talking like extremely politely to you, they're not your friend. They think, oh, this person is nice, he's so flattering, he's so nice, and this is not your friend, they're showing you. But in reality, they are your enemy and they're thief. They're coming to mug you. So in Niti scripture it is explained So one who is a stranger, you should not be friends with them. You go to train, people will say flattering words and they will give you news. And they will ask you, oh, you're going there? They say, yes. Where do you live? I say, Delhi. Oh, I also live in Delhi. And where in Delhi? I say, East of Kailash. Oh, I also live in East of Kailash. We don't know where he's living, but he's lying. Like, in which flat? I say, I live in this flat. I say, oh, I live below this flat. And I live upside near that flat. And like, oh, then we are neighbors. Oh, wow. You will think that this is my past life friend. They will speak so sweet and flattering words. And then oh, you have sleep, I'll give you a foot massage. They will not give you a foot massage, they will choke you to death. They speak very flattering words. So they will buy you a samosa. They're like, no problem, I'll pay money for you. We live with your neighbors, so I will pay money and give you some samosa. We didn't know that we were neighbors. What work do you do? This is my work. I have one daughter and they said I have one son. And oh, let's get our children married. So they just stop talking and they just make all relationships there. So you can see how deep friendship this is. So in Srimad Bhagavat, this is explained. In Srimad Bhagavatam, in Shloka, it is explained, people who are using so much flattering words, in reality they are not your friend. They are your enemy. They are thief. They want to distract you from the spiritual path. They will steal everything. You will think, oh, this is my very nice friend. But they will steal everything from you and they will distract you from the spiritual path. So that's why Chatuvakya, flattering words. But how can we captivate the mind and control it? We have to control the mind and captivate it. You use flattering words for your mind, not other people. Don't say flattering word to any other person. Say flattering words to your mind, and the person who is saying flattering words to you and is extremely polite, you should think they have something selfish desire. They want something. They want something from us, so that's why they are buttering us. Buttering is like buttering up. That's why they're buttering up. But we don't know. So in Manah-siksha, this is explained that we should pacify our mind and then control it. We should not give pacification to others. People do different. They don't pacify their own mind and they try to pacify other people. And they're like always trying to pacify other people. So that's why what I'm saying here is, we should say, hey mind, please be surrendered towards the lotus feet of Gurudev. Like all give up all types of sense gratification. Dham means ego, false ego. When do we have false ego? That because of bodily conception, and we're like, I am the doer, I am this body. When you have I am the doer, then there's false ego, and after that, then everything gets destroyed. I am not the doer of anything. So in Bhuj, they say, Naam mera ho raha hai. They say, Krishna, you are doing, and people are making me famous. There's kirtan like Krishna is doing everything. Gurudev is doing everything. And whose name is coming in front? My name is coming in front. Krishna don't want name and fame. They give it to the devotees. So in the battle of Kurukshetra, who did everything? Krishna. Krishna did everything. But Bhagavan Krishna, he didn't even lift up a weapon in that war.
कुरुक्षेत्र युद्ध जब समाप्त
In the
हो
battle of battle of Kurukshetra ended,
पांडव लोग कहे हमने किया
Pandavas
हमने किया
were saying, "We won the war,
मैं
we
नहीं
won the
रहते
war."
काम नहीं होता है
Arjuna felt like, "I wasn't
भीम ने बोला
there,
मैं
then
तो
you
केवल
killed
दुर्योधन
this."
के 100 भाई को
Bhim said, "I killed all the 100 children."
भीम के तरह सबको मैं
And Arjun said, "I killed everyone with my weapon."
ऐसे सब
So they were having some ego around it.
स्वादिवादी सब
Nakul said that they were all glorifying themselves. And then Krishna said, "Everyone come
जाओ
here.
ये पहाड़ की तरफ जाओ
Go towards this mountain."
देखा ये
And they
काटा
saw
मुंडा
there was
पहाड़ के ऊपर
like a head, slit throat head was flying in the air on the mountain. Krishna said, "Go and ask that person."
18 दिन जो कुरुक्षेत्र युद्ध
Then
हुई
he witnessed the 18 days of war. He knew everything. Who was that?
बारबरी
Barbari. Barbari was the name of that person whose head was floating in the air.
घटोत्कच के
He was the son of Ghatotkach.
वो आए थे बोले
He came, grandson of Bhim. Grandson of Bhim.
तीन तीर लेके आए
Yes.
उन्होंने जब आए वो बोले देखो
So when they came and
बोले,
asked
तुम क्या
him,
कर सकते
he
हो?
said,
युद्ध में क्या कर सकते हो
he said, what can you do in war?
बोले मैं तो
Not
एक
us.
सेकंड में सबको
He said, I can kill everyone in 1 second. That's what Barbari said. I don't need to fight anyone here. I can kill everyone in 1
कैसे
second.
दिखाओ
And he said, okay, do it then.
तो उन्होंने क्या की
So what did Barbari do?
एक दूब के घास में उससे तीर धनुष मारा
He picked up a piece of grass and he chanted a mantra and he fired it.
निशाना लगाया
And
युद्ध करते क्या हुआ
and everyone like had some spots on the chest. It hurt the person in front, the piece of grass. So if he entered the war, he was a very powerful warrior.
युद्ध नहीं होगा
And so he thought if Barbari comes into the war, then the battle won't happen. He will finish the war in 1 second. And I have brought every hair to give the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. This is the reason of Mahabharata. What is the speciality of Mahabharata? To only make appear Bhagavad Gita in this world.
ये गीता को जगत में प्रकट करना
Only to appear and manifest Bhagavad Gita in this world. That's the reason of the whole war.
तो देखा तो ये गीता तो नहीं
So he saw if Barbari comes, he will kill everyone and the Gita will not manifest.
इसको ही मार देगा
So he said, I should kill him.
उसे गला काट देगा
So the Lord slit his throat. He's like, he will kill everyone in 1 second, so I'll kill him first. So he said, I want a boon. He said, I want a blessing that I want to see and witness the whole war of Mahabharata. And then I will die.
अच्छा ठीक है
And Krishna said, okay,
18 दिन
you stay here
इस पर्वत को ओढ़ो।
for 18 days and you witness everything. His throat is cut.
गला काट जाए कोई बात कर सकते हैं
Can anyone talk if their head is floating with the mercy of the Lord?
उनके कटा हुआ मुंडो
His head was cut and it was on the top of mountain and seeing everything that happened in the war. So Krishna said, ask him.
हैं पांडवों के बोले जाओ इसको
He
पूछो
said, Pandavas, go and ask him.
मुंडो जो है इसको पूछो
Asked that head flying over there.
तो उन्होंने क्या बताया
So what did he tell? He said, in this war,
इसने युद्ध नहीं किया
no one fought.
केवल एक ही
There was only one person in this war, Krishna. Krishna was fighting, Krishna was killing. You all were the medium. You all were just a medium,
because of effect
like cause of effect. You're just a medium of the things that are happening. In reality, who killed everyone? Krishna. Krishna killed everyone.
कैसे मारा क्या समझो
I cannot explain how did he did that. Like Pandavas, they are saying, Bhim is saying, I killed 99 brothers and Duryodhan. I killed this 100 children of Gandhari, and Arjuna is saying, I have Gandhi weapon, and I killed these big warriors.
उन्होंने क्या बोला बर्बरी
And what did Barbari say?
अरे एकमात्र कृष्ण ही युद्ध
He said, only Krishna fought in this war.
है ये
So this is what's being explained here.
पांडवों की सारे अहंकार अपने
So
आप
all the ego got destroyed on the Pandavas.
तो इसी प्रकार ये दिखाते हैं
So like that, what I'm saying here is
अहंकार आ जाए तो पता नहीं
that when we have ego, everything gets destroyed.
सब कार्य कौन करते हैं गुरु
Who is doing everything? Guru and Lord, God. They are doing it. So there's a kirtan in Braj. They're saying, Krishna, you do and you make me do. But it's like, and my name is coming in front. I am not doing anything. Who is doing? Krishna is doing. So Krishna is inspiring, and then we are doing things. So when we realize this, I am not the doer. Everything is happening as per the desire and mercy of the Gurudev and the Lord. With the mercy of Baldev Prabhu, Nityanand Prabhu, and everything, all of us, we are just a medium. So if God wants something, then they make the person do it. So all the eternal sages of Mahaprabhu, for someone, he want to do prachar of different type of bhakti, and someone will give the knowledge about tattvas, and someone give knowledge about the divine love. So exactly like that, Krishna inspires everything in the heart of the devotees. But if you say, if you are thinking bad about someone, if you are thinking about torturing or abusing someone, you tell, if the good Lord is making you do this, no. Lord says, so people say, so if God is making us do good things, He's also making us do bad things. What did I say? People of this material world, they say, okay, God is making good things happen. He's also making us do bad things. He's making us commit sins. So he said, no, for like mother and father, they don't give any bad advice to their child, and they also punish them if they do anything bad. So mother and father, what do they say to their children? I say, we walk on the path of righteousness, like do what's right. This is what parents advise their child. Will any parent say, go and steal something, go and drink alcohol? Whose parent said that? Lift up your hand. Whose parent said to drink you alcohol? Did your parents tell you to drink alcohol? Did your parents? But in foreign countries they do that. Yeah. This is known as Indian culture and Western culture. You didn't take alcohol? I went to Russia. Once. It was so cold. It was a big line to walk in the train. And they would check all the passport and tickets when we are boarding the train in Russia. You can ask Ananda Pradayini here. There's a huge line and they're checking passports and tickets while for boarding the train. And there's a very huge line. And there's snowfall happening there. And like everyone's so feeling so cold. And Anand Pradayini went away, who was checking. He said, Indian sadhu is there? He said, okay. She asked her that, is Indian sadhu, let him go first. And the God said, he said, why did not he take alcohol? He's feeling cold, he can take alcohol and wait in the line. You can ask Ananda Pradayini, she's sitting here. He said, why didn't you take alcohol? You will feel warmth in your body if you take alcohol. Why did not you drink alcohol? He said, drink alcohol, then you feel warm and strong. So this is what you do in ice when there's cold. So I just laughed a lot. You can ask Ananda Pradayini here. In our country, if someone drinks alcohol, we kick out from their house. In train, it's in Gujarat is banned. But also Gujarat is the state where most alcohol is consumed. But people also drink without license. So there's like alcohol is banned, but in India most of the alcohol is consumed in Gujarat while it's banned. So the more you think say like no, the people more they want it. So for example, when you get married, They inside they drink. Everyone is drinking inside their rooms. People drink in marriages, marriage ceremonies, wedding. People drink lots of liquor. So in our Bhagavatam, there are a few people who were drunk, who were working there. They drink every day, the workers over there. Okay. Like whatever being alcohol being banned is nice. It still has like some sort of discipline coming from anywhere. In Western countries, small children are also drinking alcohol. I think also in North India. Like 14, 15 years old. So they have a ceremony in the church. They drink a spoon of wine. So I have to go. Let's continue hari-katha. It's 9 o'clock now. Is the taxi here? So that's why. So I just got here and there. I was saying to tell our mind. We should request our mind. So we should say flattering words to the mind every day. Every day, say flattering words to your mind and pacify it and make it understand. We should use sweet words, polite language towards mind, and we should say, mind, you should do this and you should not do that. So I'm not saying, I was saying that like mother and father, they give good advice to their child, they don't give bad advice to their child. What did the parents do? Parents give to their child and they give good advice. And like, don't steal, don't bitch, don't speak bad words about others. So that's why exactly we're saying with the flattering words we should pacify our mind. Like, hey, mind, do not be more directed towards Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavad Nam. So this is the process. There was a lion, he was in the... And lion, like saliva started to drop from his mouth, and lion thought, how can I take that piece from the crow? Lion. Like jackal. And he's like, you're my friend. There's so many days. You don't come in this forest. Where do you live, my friend? It's been a long time. I know you from a long time. The jackal was saying, the jackal said, you're my childhood friend. You also do very beautiful kirtan, you make beautiful sounds. I didn't listen your beautiful voice. I listened it in my childhood. I didn't listen to it today. I want to listen to your beautiful melodious voice. So beautiful. You are black color, crow, but still you're so beautiful. Hey friend, please say something melodious. I was remembering you from a really long time. And he started to give kirtan and he like making sound kwa 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 kwa. And when he opened his mouth, the cheese or piece of paneer, it fell down. And the lion said, oh, go on. And the crow was doing cow. And the jackal took that paneer, the piece of cheese, and he went away. So this is the example for our... So we should say flattering words to the mind. And we say, hey mind, don't think bad. Don't think bad about others and don't... So in the shloka it is explained. In Manah-siksha, this is the first sloka. First, we need to teach our mind. Do you guys understand? We should control our mind. We should use flattering words, and we should make it understand what's right and what's wrong. It's like, why are you going towards doing sins? So this is like we should follow what's in the scriptures, and if we go against that, then it's considered a sin. So the more you try and just make your mind understand, and then slowly and slowly you can control your mind. So in Manah-siksha, they are saying that into the lotus feet of the Lord, into the lotus feet of the gurudev, our mind should be fully conscious. And we should respect all the people living in Bhuj. And listen to hari-katha. Chant the holy names. It's good. You're living in Vrindavan. It's very nice. You are just lying there silently. What do you do in Vrindavan? She's been there for 20 years. More than? She's been there for 15. She came in 2005. So around 17 to 18 years she has been living in Vrindavan. People they living in Vrindavan, they make their Indian passport from somewhere and they're like, I don't want to go. And some people just torn their passport that I will never travel now. But police will catch you and they will kick you out and never let anyone come to India. So we should live in Vrindavan. Living in Vrindavan is good. Live in Vrindavan, and what do? You have to do bhajan. And sadhu sang is bhajan. So if you're not doing bhajan and you're living in Vrindavan, you're not doing sadhu sang, then there's no point in living in Vrindavan. So one person living in Vrindavan and is thinking about their home, and someone is living at their home and they are thinking about Vrindavan. So who is Vrajvasi here? Who is living outside of Vrindavan and thinking about Vrindavan? That person is a Vrajvasi. And if someone, that body and mind, both with body and mind, they are invested in the glories of Vrindavan, then they are a Vrajvasi. Then they are actually living in Vrindavan. So let's take prasadam and I will go now. Is the taxi here? Oh yeah. It's here.
Yesterday you said Bhagavad was present in a party for 10 days. And that katha you told yesterday about Krishna, Bhagavad shooting the arrows and Krishna took the chakra. That days, this was which day? Which day Krishna lifted the wheel?
That was in the during of
During
almost maybe 9 days.
That was the same day where Bhishma was in the Galavar, same day of Shikandi, or that was before?
Shikandi came in the last day. Day 10. 10 दिनों के दिन अर्जुन के रथ पर और शिखंडी को देखते ही भीष्म पितामह युद्ध बंद कर दिया। तो उस समय
he gave up his weapons, and at that time Arjun fired arrows, and then Bhishma Pitama fell down and he was put on a bed of arrows. And Bhishma Pitama fell down from his chariot. And at that time, and Bhishma Pitama said, make a bed for me. And then Arjun, he made He used arrows and he made a very nice bed for Bhishma Pitama to lay down.
Last day.
This was the last day when Bhishma Pitama was
It was
alive.
the last day.
Last day that Bhishma Pitama was leader of the army. 10th day.
10 दिन के दिन
It was the 10th day.
दिन
And on that day, Shikhandi
अर्जुन के साथ रथ में
Shikhandi with Arjun, she was sitting on the chariot.
मैन भी नहीं वुमन भी नहीं हिजड़ा काट रहे हैं
He was neither man and not woman. What do you call such person?
हाँ?
Hermaphrodite. He was a hermaphrodite.
He was told that he was born like a lady, but someone taught him like a warrior, so he was looking like a boy, but he was a lady.
नपुंसक कहा जाता है पुरुष भी नहीं है
So if you're not a woman and not a man, they are known as impotent. Napunsak, impotent. Transgender. Transgender is the right word. Transgender. Hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite. Transgender. God Premanand Hari Hari Bol. Jai Gurudev.
Everyone. It's only Kurukshetra war or any war Krishna he's killing.
अरे कुरुक्षेत्र युद्ध क्षेत्र ही speaking about he is doing everywhere but in the battlefield of Kurukshetra
I think Indian
Is
is transgender.
controlling everything he is the supreme control he gives all instruction to them and Krishna he gives instruction to Arjuna you do this way रास्ता दिखाते
They show the way. Krishna show the direction, what to do. So he took the armor and jewelry of Karna. Krishna took that from Karna. Indradev went on the instruction of Krishna. Indra was inspired by Krishna to go. So this is the beautiful stories of Mahabharata. Jai Gurudev.
आज लॉन्ग जर्नी है दिल्ली में पहुंचेंगे रात 9 बजे
I will reach Delhi
12 घंटे का
at
ड्यूरेशन
9 o'clock.
9 hours
It's a very long journey today.
है ना 10 hours not 12 hours 12 hours हैं?
It's not 9 to 9, 12 hours of travel.
9 to 9 or 11 who knows